For some reason in that slide fight, Ty aims worse than Stevie Wonder could. Stevie Wonder would have a better job hitting Sly than Ty did. It's a little ridiculous, Ty. You're literally like touching his hitbox. You can feel him, and you're whiffing it. I don't understand. Okay. Let's see where the purple crab guy is. He is, okay. No need to worry about him then. That's where he normally should be, but then sometimes he's literally just standing right in front of where you need to go, and then he hits you off, and yeah, that can happen. The more you know. Please hit the button. He didn't hit the button. Who would have guessed that he didn't hit the button? Interesting, the normal little picnic basket that's there wasn't there. Interesting. Nearly perfect if I had gotten the cutscene skip at the start. Not bad. I'll take it. Minty fresh. Yup. Minty fresh. Okay. Oh. Rip. Oh well. For it not to happen in the first place, personally. This is a better, I didn't fall at that one point when trying to get up to the log to get on the, to get that one Thunder Egg, so... This is already a faster run, so I'm cool with this. Hopefully Shipwrecks is good. No, they're not bad. Okay. Didn't fail at biting up there, so. Alright. Here's where the difficult part of this level comes in. This next little bit. Okay. That's really good. Hopefully the movement for the rest of this part is smooth, so I don't lose the time I just saved by doing that real quickly. Okay, that's good movement. No ledge grabs, please. Alright, great. That is really, really solid movement. I will take it. Okay. As long as I don't fail this, and maybe I can get the frame perfect. Nope, I can't. Don't miss any of these. Alright, just don't get swallowed. Coconuts! Boy. Boy. Coconuts are a weird thing. They're easy, but not easy at the same time. Don't you dare. I was gonna save a fair bit of time on this split too, but now I'm not gonna save as much, if any. This was a really good shipwreck. It might have even golded too. But then that one whale thing, I don't even know what to call it, decided, you know what? Let's eat him for a little bit and just ruin his day. El Clasico. That's all I'm gonna call it. Turn, bite. Alright, good. Solid. Hopefully I didn't miss anything in the other 2 levels.
Yippee! Oh. Thank you.
Yep, there goes all that time I was saving. Okay, I didn't. We're good. Hopefully, the disaster that was the last bullpen doesn't happen either. I'm gonna stay a little bit more to the side of this one so he doesn't freak out and just stop moving. Okay. Now this is a standard bullpen. Stretch my hands because I haven't done that. So. Please hit it. Okay, we're good. Now it's on to Hub 2. As long as bridge goes well, I'm also gonna do. I did it last round, but I'm not gonna be pushing Shazza just because I'm not comfortable with it. I'll push her at certain points, but I'm not gonna do the thing where you completely ignore the frill bikers, just because I don't trust it. If this wasn't a decent run, I would absolutely just push her all the way and see what happened, but. Not comfortable with it this run, because this is pretty decent. Never heard that noise before. I'm gonna assume it was one of the guys with the blow darts. Or the bats. I always forget what they're called, and I don't care enough. Rob would be very upset with me that I don't care, but I don't care. I'm sorry, Rob. Please don't hate me. Hey, Daniel, how are you doing tonight? Also a reminder that there was some random guy playing Ty earlier today with 100 viewers. I can't remember who he was. I just remember I saw him playing it. And he was having issues with frame rate. And it was kind of sad. Because I think it gave people a poor impression of the game. And it made me sad, because it's a good game. A little bit broken, but a good game. Hopefully Dennis is still following. Hopefully I'm not going too fast, which I shouldn't be, but weirder things have happened. There he is. Okay, we're good. Wait until he gets to about there. These new Dennis strats with the mid-draw distance are actually really nice. It's really nice to be able to do it. without issue. I thought I wasn't going to hit that for a second, but we're good. All that button mashing right there. It's a lot of button mashing, I'm realizing, but... Nearly dropped the controller. That would not have been good, but... I'm floating in the air. Okay. This is a really good bridge so far. I'm really happy with this bridge. As long as Netty Fight doesn't go bad, and turkeys. But... Okay, Netty went fine, it's just down to turkeys. If turkeys fail, don't be surprised to see me rage quit. Because it's literally two of my least favorite Thunder Eggs in the game, one after the other, with double turkeys and emus. And emus. Don't struggle. Thank you. Please. 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 I hate these things. Yeah, with the new Dennis strats with mid-draw distance, it's really easy, or it's been easier for me to get golds on bridge, just because of how much further ahead I can get than what I normally did. So, I can very easily improve on that gold I just got, but every time I do go through that split and do it just fine, nearly perfectly, I'm saving a second. I'm golding by a second each time, so we'll have to see how much I can gold. But anyways, that wasn't a bad emus. It was a lot better than last run, but I still would have liked something better. I don't know. Felt like I messed up some stuff on that emus. That definitely would have saved me. I could have very easily gotten a 915 there. I was just dumb with some of my placements of where I was. I'm trying to take Zim's approach to speedrunning, because he's very critical of himself. So, it works for him. I'm trying to make it work for me. So, please. Hello? Hello? Don't hit her. Thank you. What is going on? I am very confused now. Oh no. Oh no, this is a disaster. This is a disaster. Please. What is going on? I'm so confused. This isn't supposed to be happening. This is a really weird... For some reason, the boomerang locked onto an already dead frill bike. And then it just wouldn't hit the other frill bikes, and then... That's the story of this one, folks. Stupid frill bikers. I wanted to save a little bit more time by pushing her a little bit more, but because of the issue with the with the boomerang, instead of going for one of the actually threatening frill bikers, it went for one that was already dead. So I couldn't push her more because I had to focus on getting the frill bikers off of her. But it worked out in the end. Lost a little bit of time because one of them did hit her, so... Okay. I thought I was going to get stuck behind that tree for a second. Okay. This time, do not run into this pillar. Okay, good. Don't run into any pillars, please. And hopefully I can get the... Okay, that wasn't too bad. It wasn't the completely animation-less one, but it was still didn't slow me down, and it didn't send me in the wrong direction, so I'll take it. Come on. Hate how fine the movements have to be. It slows you down if you overdo it or underdo it. Still really good outback though. I'll take it. I think if I had a better time adjusting the boomerangs on the toxic waste segment at the very end there, and if I hadn't had the issue with pushing Shaza, that would have been a goal, but... And some of the issues I had with, Thank you! Oh my... Oh, Zombalive, you scared me. Thank you for subscribing. You are my first ever subscriber. Thank you so much, man. That really does mean a lot. I hope you enjoy the one really mediocre emote. But I thought it was funny, so... But again, thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah, I got my... The reason why... The reason it took so... Well, the reason I didn't have any subscribers before was because I'd gotten the affiliate button back in... Or the affiliate thing back in August. But I had to take a break from streaming because school was starting and I just didn't have the time. But I've had the affiliate button and I'm streaming now, so... Also, be prepared. I know you were asking about the new Sly strats. I don't know if you saw them before, but we're gonna be seeing them. Hopefully they can be done well, though. I don't like the new Sly strats. They're so inconsistent. They're very inconsistent, but we'll have to see. I'm just realizing I didn't check and make sure I got all 8 of the kids, but hopefully I did. I think I did. Usually get lucky. Yeah, the new Sly strat isn't luck, it's just really stupid. Because for some reason, on that boss fight, the Sly fight, Sly has worse aim than Stevie Wonder with both arms tied behind his back. Because he just cannot hit Sly. and it's really stupid. So you have to get really it's not luck, it's just stupidity. I guess it's kind of luck, but I don't get it. It's so dumb. Because the goal of the new strat, this is a really bad. Come on, okay. The goal of the new strat is basically what you have to do is when you first start to fight, if you freeze him with the Frosty Ring, as he's throwing his own boomerang, he'll break himself. He'll hit the ice and it'll damage himself. And the old strat was after that you just did the Frosty Ring Flamerang combo. But because it takes so long to switch now, the faster way is after he gets stunned on the floor, you have to walk behind him, wait for him to stand up, and the first thing he does when he stands up is throw his boomerang again. So your goal is to freeze him again so he hits himself again. You have to do it 2 more times after the first time. The first time is really easy. It's the second and third time that's the issue. And even if Sly is literally breathing on his neck, he still has issues actually hitting Sly, even though he could literally just tap him with the Frosty Ring from where he is while still holding on to it. He still just whiffs it to the right or left or something, and it's really dumb. So we'll have to see how it goes, but you do have a little bit of leeway because it is theoretically faster than the older strat, but not much faster. It is not a lot faster. It's a little, but it's so dumb. Okay, this is a gold if I got all the kids, which I don't remember if I did. I believe I did. Yeah, I did. Whew! That is a gold I've been looking for a while now. That feels really good to get. That was a really, really good Snow Worries. Very happy with that, even with the really bad RNG on the music puzzle. Get the flickering out. I didn't hear him, so I was confused. Because normally you can hear him swimming a little bit, but I just didn't hear him, and I was really concerned that he just wasn't spawned in or something. Yeah, because normally you hear that little sound of him swimming up or whatever. Didn't play at all, so I was really concerned. Thought he might have done that one thing that only happened to me once, where he literally got stuck under one of these platforms, and I had to restart the level for him to get unstuck. Okay. A little slow because of him taking so long to get to the first thing, but now it comes down to well, it doesn't really come down. Hopefully I can just get Liar Skip, that's all I want. Because Liar Skip is a lot more stressful with the new Sly strat now. Because it used to be, once you got Liar Skip, you're like, oh good, I got Liar Skip. Then you have to worry about, is Ty going to cooperate? It's not if Sly's going to cooperate, it's if Ty's going to cooperate. Like, are you going to do your job and actually hit the person you're supposed to be trying to hit? Alright. Really good. Okay. I'm going to take this nice and slow. I'm not going to go for the jump, because I would have missed it. Good. Okay. Didn't get early cycle, but Here's the new strat. Hit him. Oh, okay, he didn't. That can happen too if you barely miss him throwing it. And then this is the nightmare. This is the nightmare. Okay. It hit him. Hello, game. This is the nightmare of new Sly strats. Come on. Thank you. Okay. I hate this so much. Okay. One more time. Got it. Okay, that was a little bit of a disaster at first, but I was able to recover it nicely, so... You can kind of see there what I mean by Ty is just awful at actually hitting what he's supposed to be hitting. Because, like, he was literally rubbing himself up against Sly, and he would throw it to the right of him. Like, I don't know. I don't know if he was seeing double, or what. It just wasn't cool, man. Just hit the target. I blame Ty, but it's not completely his fault. Sly has just such a small hitbox in general, and even if you do hit him, there's a chance that he could be at a point in his rotation, because he does work on a rotation after he gets unfrozen. There's a point that there's a possibility he could be at a point in the rotation where he just won't get frozen. So, even if you hit him with the Frosty Ring. I forgot to switch the flame ring because I'm an idiot, but it's fine. Just need to hurry for the cycle. I'm gonna because I did that fight a lot better than I have before, I'm gonna be able to gold pretty heftily here. I don't know by how much, but it's going to be a fair amount. As long as I don't miss this cycle. Which I didn't, so. I was actually really quick on that cycle too, so. Yeah, the come on, jump in here thing is a little annoying, but as long as you get it real quickly, you're not going to have to worry about it too much, but it definitely doesn't help when you keep on missing the skip, and then he's just, every time you walk up to him, come on, jump in here. No. Okay, Frosty Ring. Don't forget that this time. Learned that from the last run. Okay, as long as... Okay, no, we're good. No, okay. Move a little bit. Got it. I was a little low down. They weren't clumped up enough for me to get enough height on them, so that's why I wasn't able to get it at first, and I had to readjust. Get the flame ring. Okay, no. Okay, no, actually... No. What? Excuse me? That's never happened before. That is an interesting little thing. never seen that, so... I just couldn't move, and then he just kind of knocked me through the web. I mean, in the end it works out, because I do need to take that damage anyway, but I gotta be careful that I don't take an accidental bit of damage. If I do take an accidental bit of damage, I got to dive under the water, waste time getting hit again, and... oh well. This is the last little bit I have to worry about getting hit on, so we're good. As long as that says 7 or 6. I'm not saying 7 for, because this is the 7th. Alright, we're good on health. Gonna lose a little bit of time just because I did get stuck there. Yeah, so I am allowed to say that's never happened before. I'm having a lot of that, though, for some reason. The PC version just offers a lot more of, that's never happened before. Don't know why. Also, I'm gonna say something, and I'm pretty sure it's an unpopular opinion, but this year's AGDQ schedule, like the games list, sucks. This is the worst games list I've seen, hands down. I know that they're trying their best with what they're given, but this is just awful. There's very, very little worth watching. And I think the issue is, they're trying to be too conservative with what they're picking when they have a lot of really good options for some real out there games that are submitted to them, and then they just say, oh, we'll have the usual, the Mario block, the Zelda block. And I mean, that's fine, but really? You pick another Ratchet one, is it New Game Plus? I don't remember what it is. When you had that category like a year ago. It baffles my mind. Why not go with Deadlocked, or a Crack in Time, or PS4 Ratchet? I don't know. But this year's games list just kind of sucks. Not kind of, really sucks. And I hate it. Because I really want to support it. I really want to support the event, because it is for a good cause and whatnot and all that, but it just really, really sucks. It's just an awful games list. But like I said, that's just my opinion. There's very little worth watching, in my opinion at least. Like, I understand that AGDQ is the one that gets the more viewers, obviously, and it gets the more money and all of that, but come on, take a risk. The last time they took a risk was on Ed, Edd n Eddy, The Misadventures, and look how well that run did. It kind of opened up the opportunity for games like Battle for Bikini Bottom to be in GDQ, so... And Ed, Edd n Eddy, The Misadventures was at SGDQ, it wasn't at AGDQ. It was at SGDQ 2016. And it just kind of shows why I personally think SGDQ is the better event. While it may not gain the same viewership, and it may not receive the same amount of money or total donations, it just always has the overall better games list. Because for some reason, the AGDQ Games Committee or whatever just too afraid to take a risk. So yeah, hopefully the event goes well, but hopefully SGDQ picks up the pace with a better games list or game selection. Give me something new to be excited about. Don't give me the same thing over and over and over. Don't. Of course, it slid off. Of course, the moment I get a respectable run up to this point, I fail. I slide off because I'm barely out of position on Bilby Skip. That's frustrating. I'm gonna keep him here and make sure he's locked in. Come on, hit right in front. Okay, we're good. Alright. That was weird, because I was right over him. I was spamming Y in preparation for the cutscene. Okay. Anyways. I'll lose a little bit of time here, but it's about the same pace as my previous run. Am I gonna try semi-setupless? No, I'm not. I'm gonna set it up. Have a bit of grass. That was a lot more setup than what I did last run, but same result first try, so yeah. Even with the really mediocre frill boats and the failed first attempt at, what's it called? Bilby Skip, I couldn't think of the name for a second. Even with that, this is a pretty solid Rex Marks. Just because overall movement in between everything has been nice. As long as I don't beef this jump, which I almost did. I'll have to ledge grab, but it's better than waiting. Come on. Okay. Now it's the most boring part of the run. Again. Part where basically it's wrapping up loose ends and nothing interesting happens. Just a lot of swimming. Ooh, that's what everyone wants to see. Swimming! Okay. I also hope, I was talking about the AGDQ lineup. I hope that SGDQ's schedule is much better than this AGDQ, because, like I said, this AGDQ is just really subpar. I also hope that ESA's lineup is really good this year. ESA usually has a really solid lineup. Because they're a lot more lenient with, or not really lenient, they take a lot more risk. Also, why did I decide to jump on that box? I knew it was gonna make me stuck. I did it anyways. But yeah, ESA generally has a really solid lineup, so hopefully they can continue with that again this year. Give us some spicy games. Because, like, that's all I want to see. I don't want to, like, seeing the same thing every year is fine and all. I want to see new stuff, because new stuff is what brings people into the community. And into speedrunning in general. If people constantly see Super Mario 64 70 star / 120 star / 16 star, or any Legend of Zelda any percent or whatever. They're not going to be interested because it's the same thing over and over and over. If they want more people to be actively want to take part in or watch the events, they need more out there games that are going to grab people's attention. Like, what are they going to do with this? Like with Cluster Truck or Super Hot, or like I said before, Ed and Eddie the Misadventures. Things like that really catch the eye of a viewer. Seeing something so crazy, thinking, what are these people doing? I mean, that's what caught my attention. That's why I got into speedrunning. I was on Twitch one day in early 2014, and I saw Jak and Daxter was the most viewed game on Twitch, one of my childhood games. And I was like, why is this so heavily viewed? And I took a look and I saw Bonesaw's any percent run at AGDQ 2014, and that got me interested in speedrunning. So I followed the channel, completely forgot it. Followed Games Done Quick, completely forgot about it for 6 months. Saw that they were live again. I forget what game it was. I think it was VVV, I want to assume. And at that point I said, okay, I'm going to start speedrunning. And then that's when I thought of speedrunning Ty. So, yeah, it's the crazy games like Jak or just anything that's not your normal Mario, Zelda, Sonic things, and you're just like, what on earth is happening? Why are there so many people watching this? That's what's going to get people to continue watching GDQs. Because if they don't get that shock factor, GDQ are just going to eventually hit a plateau, and they're never going to go up. They're only just going to stay the same or go down slightly. If I have to upload a PB talking about all this is going to be really awkward. Okay, not good. Okay, second try, I'll take it. Okay. Oh, why did I surface? Okay, I'm gonna lose. My guess is if I can keep this pace, I'll get a 53.35 to 53.40. Somewhere around there. As long as I can keep up a solid pace and not fail things miserably right here. Okay, got that. We're good. Stand in the vent, Ty. Thank you. Not too big of a deal because you get over there so quickly anyways, but it still puts a little bit of pressure on me to not fail some jumps. Because I don't want to lose time to not getting over there in time. This is the part that takes forever. Okay. Oops. Doesn't matter. As long as I don't die, we're good. Alright. As long as I can finish out this run, we are one step closer to my goal of low 52. I didn't get this cutscene skip like last time. Oh well. As long as I don't take too much damage, I'll be fine. I've taken 0 so far, so I should be good to not have the death abuse. Which is really nice. Oh. 1. Not bad. Just get both of those off. Alright. Alright, we're PBing, boys. Nice. I wasn't expecting a PB this quick, but I will take it. I will definitely take it. I'm not going to risk it to Sparks. I'm sorry, Nappa, if you're watching. I'm not risking it to giving you some Sparks. It is not worth it. It'll be nice to have a new PB to run against, though, because it'll actually put a time on the board for Liar Liar. So, that's going to be nice to have. But anyway, stuff that could have made this a better run. Pushing Shazza, definitely. A bit of Rex Marks definitely could have been performed more optimally on my part. And was there anything else really that's still... Oh, Sly Fight. Sly Fight was a pretty... It was nearly a disaster, but I recovered it and I recovered it nice, but it just wasn't enough, so I definitely could have had a much better time if I performed the Sly Fight optimally, but that's a little hard to consistently perform optimally. 53-35. Pretty nice.